YouTube. My name is Sue and I run a small business called Little Something Else, and I am actually doing it. I'm here on YouTube. Now, this has taken me forever. If you know me from Instagram, Facebook, other social media platforms, TikTok, all of the stuff, you'll know that I have been trying to do this for a long time, and I keep saying I'm going to, and then nothing comes for it, because I chicken out, I back out all the time, and yeah, so this is very nervy for me, so please be kind. I will tell you a bit about me, what I'm doing here on YouTube, and what you can see from me in the future if you follow along. Fingers crossed. So, like I say, I am Sue and I am a single mum to a beautiful little girl. Yes, I know you're probably saying she's biased, she's her mum. Yeah, I am, but she is beautiful, so I'm going to say it. She is my everything, and she's the reason why I'm doing my business, basically. I started my business pre-having my little girl, and I started my business because I am disabled. I've got 2 disabilities. I don't like to talk about them if I can help it, so you may just notice it in my face if I'm in pain and things like that, but I try and not dwell on it too much and try and just soldier on with what I'm doing, and take breaks when I need to and let my body recoup. So there may be points where I might go quiet for a little while, and that's more than likely the reason. But I do try and keep people in the loop, so if I am feeling that, then I'm sure there'll be something on one of my socials which you can follow if you go to, let's think, YouTube. There'll be buttons somewhere for my links. I'll make sure that they're in the comments, just to make sure that you can find them. But yeah, like I say, I am new at recording on YouTube, so I've watched YouTube for a long time, but I'm new at recording, and I do babble when I'm nervous as well, which you probably noticed, and I apologise. Where was I? Yeah, so I am disabled, and as you can tell, I have a bit of a scatty brain sometimes because of it as well. I also have the disabilities that I've got is scoliosis. So I've got metal in my back, because if you don't know, scoliosis is where your spine basically grows too quick for your body, and it bends, and it bends to the point where it causes pain and more severe disabilities. I am also gone. Start that again. I also have multiple sclerosis. That's the one. That is relapsing and remitting, so I may stay exactly as you see me. I may wake up tomorrow and not be the same. I may not be able to walk, or I may not be able to talk, focus eyes, get tingling sensations. It's a big bag of symptoms that you can get with multiple sclerosis, and they differ from person to person as well, and they're very hard to pinpoint, especially if you've got other disabilities. Like me, for instance, I have a lot of pain, and I don't know which disability the pain is actually coming from a lot of the time. So when I get them, I just try and take a step back and just let my body recoup and sort itself out, and then I come back. I get packaging materials or new things for my business, or if I buy from small businesses, which I do. I like buying from small businesses because they're just the best. The small business community is amazing, and I love to support where I can. And yeah, I mean, I collect, you might see at the back, I collect pins and stationery, surprise, and yeah, so you might see me unboxing some of them as well on my vlogs. And if there's anything in particular that you like to see on studio vlogs, drop it in the comments, and if I can do something, then I will. And yeah, that's all I want to say right now. other than with my disabilities, I tend to forget what I'm talking about. So you will see that. Some of it's quite funny, and you look back, you think, oh, why did you do that? So yeah, you'll probably see a lot of that as well. So let's get on with studio vlog number 1, shall we? Hello friends, happy Tuesday. So today I am starting this vlog properly. I did my little intro yesterday, so I'm going to start actually documenting what I'm doing today. So today I am going to be doing some product photography. All of my small business friends will know how this is. It's just man-numbing. And the listings are even worse. They just take forever. So I'm going to set you up on a tripod, and I'm going to just get on and do some product photography. The product photography is actually because I am having a relaunch of my shop on my website, littlesomethingelse.com. So by the time you see this, fingers crossed, the shop on my website will be up and running and everything is running smoothly. So keep them fingers crossed for me. If you don't see it, then, you know, I need to have a serious word with myself, because I've got a date planned and everybody's aware that this date is coming. So it needs to go ahead. So I need to crack on with this photography. And to start it off on a bad note, which is never good, I've lost a wire. So this wire is actually for a light box which I use, which I now can't use because I've lost the main part of the wire. So until I find it, I'm going back to my old style of taking photography of products. A little bit more messing about, but we'll still get a nice result at the end, hopefully. So let's get on with it.
Some work in progress, good things go slow. And I'm no saint. I fall and you pick me up again. You got your habits, got them too. Just feel like maybe I could lose them with you. Sinking in, and I guess I kinda like that. For the first time, you really got my back. Got your habits, I got them too. Just feel like maybe I could lose them with you.
Friends, glad to see you're still with me. Must be doing something right, hopefully. Right, I just wanted to hop on. Hopefully you'll have seen some footage of me doing some product photography. I also did all of the listings. I won't obviously bore you with that because it's very long and very laborious sort of job. So you just see me sat there typing on a keyboard, which is not very entertaining. So I thought I'd come on now and just give you a little bit of a heads up. So I have decided that as a small business, sole trader, small business, just me, you know, designer, maker, chief tea person, it's difficult as an entrepreneur, as a sole trader, as a one-woman band trying to run a business from home, and along with all of the other things in life, like I said previously, my disabilities and my beautiful child and just life in general, it can get very difficult, and it's not always a lucrative venture. Now, I've done this business since 2017 and I've made sales, don't get me wrong, I've made sales. If I hadn't made sales at all, then I wouldn't be doing this. I seem to do really well at in-person sort of events. So stationary events is my thing, hence why I'm a stationary shop. I'm trying to get my business online, getting a bit more momentum. Now, in order to do that is a whole load of stuff that I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm learning as I go. And I am going to be as transparent as I possibly can on here with you, in hope that if this does work, if my business does become a success, then you'll be able to see the start of where I tried to start to change how I run my business. The things that I did differently online, the things that I did differently on social media, on marketing, for example, which again, I've got no idea about. So I'm learning as I go, okay? And I don't want to sit here and lie. That's not who I am. I don't want to sit here and say, I've made all of these sales, look at me, aren't I great? I can do this and everything's, you know, strawberries and cream and yay me. Life's not like that. A lot of the time, life isn't like that. Now, for some of my fellow small businesses who are successful, I have the utmost respect for, and oh, I wish I was in your shoes right now. But I'm aiming to be, that's my point. And I just wanted to come on and just say that what you're going to see is me trying to get my business from the point where I'm good in-person markets, not so good at the online. Okay, so for instance, I've got my website, littlesomethingelse.com. That website's been going for some years now, and I've still got a lot of traffic on it. And I have again had some sales on it. I did have Etsy and some other selling platforms as well. Again, I made some sales there as well. So I do realise that I have got some people out there who do want to buy what I make, which is just amazing, such an amazing feeling. But unfortunately, that 1 or 2 or 3 sales every now and again, in anybody's book, is not going to be a successful business. So I am trying to change that. And I'm going to be as transparent as I can with you. So you can see, hopefully, the growth and learn from my mistakes and learn from my good days, bad days, good choices, bad choices, whatever it is I end up making. And yeah, so this is just after my relaunch of my shop on my website. So we're now on day 2 after the launch. So I did some email marketing. using a company called Omnisend. I'm not sponsored in any way by them. I'm just mentioning them because I've started using them and I've already seen some kind of growth, which is amazing. It's only small, but you know, small acorns grow to mighty trees, is it? I think it's a saying, something like that. Anyway, it's got to start somewhere, haven't you? So that is something that I have changed, is the way I do my emails. I'm also possibly going to get expert opinion on my website, so my SEO and pictures and videos, what my website looks like speed wise, that sort of thing, to see if that helps. Because I got some profit from Stationery Fest. I'm not going to go into numbers because one, I've not got them to hand, and two, that's not what this video is about. This video is the start of the process of making my business work online as well as in-person markets. So I got some revenue from the last event I did, which was Stationery Fest. So I'm putting that back into my business, and I'm going to spend it on some on products and also some on getting somebody to professionally look at my website, point me in the right direction, and hopefully it might make a difference. And you will see if it does or if it doesn't. So that will be interesting, I think. I'm very curious as to if it changes, how much of a change and in what way. So the like I said, the launch was 2 days ago. Relaunch, sorry, was 2 days ago. And I got a sale on the first day. Woohoo! Did my little happy dance. And I'm going to pack that order for you now. And then I'll probably end up wrapping up this vlog. And I will see you in a couple of weeks after that, I would think. Probably, because I have no idea on how to edit yet properly, so that's going to be a learning curve as well. And yeah, so let's get packing this order and I will come and say bye shortly.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishful thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was in a lifeboat wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart.
Hello! Right, this is going to be, I think, the closing section of this video. So this isn't business related, this is me related. Just a little bit of alternative content to see if you like this sort of thing. If you don't, let me know. If you do, let me know, and I can, you know, take that on board and go forward and do little sections after my studio vlogs in the future. Now, I am an avid reader, as you can see, and I am also going to be studying to do a creative writing degree. So all this behind me is like a timetable for assessments and things like that in the coming year. And I basically wanted to get to the point where this room is a little more sorted, so that I have got the space in the room and the space in my head to study, basically. So this bookcase has got some books on it which I am going to unhaul. I'm going to give them to charity, and I've got some new books which just add into my TBR pile, but we're not going to talk about that. My TBR is my TBR, and that's just going to continue growing probably. Because I do read them, but I buy quicker than I read them, which I think quite a few readers have that problem. So yeah, so my lovely mother got me this for Christmas, I think it was. Christmas last year. Yeah, it's the Caraval series. Now I've read, sorry, it's my phone. I've read the first 3, and I've just got this little novella to read. Now, I think it's a novella. This is one of my favourite series, and when it came out in this beautiful box, I was like, oh, I need that. Because I wanted them in physical, I don't know where that word was going, physical form, because I read these books in, was it Kindle? I think it's when I had my Kindle. I read them in Kindle form, which is fine. You know, I read them, thoroughly enjoyed them, but because I enjoyed them so much, I wanted the physical copies. And this one then came out, so I'm like, well, this is a beautiful set, so this is what I want. And my lovely mother bought it for me from a Christmas present. So this needs to go on here, but I don't know where. Now, this top shelf, what I'm thinking is, what I tend to do is when I've actually read the books, I turn the spines to the back so that I can see that I've read the book, because it's just, you know, the pages is all you see then. And I tab, like, I annotate. So like this one, for instance, we've got the tabs on top and the tabs on the side. So this one, rather than sitting like that on the bookshelf, will sit like that, because I know that I've read it. So then when I come to pick another book, I can just go over that one. Now, because of that, I mean, this, it's a shelving unit. It's not a bookcase as such. I need a bookcase, but this is a shelving unit, and it's not really the best for books. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a couple of things, like trinkety things, that I want to put up there as well. So the ones that I've read, I'm going to, on the first shelf, push to the back with the pages facing outwards, so that I can then put my little ornaments on. Like, for instance, I got myself this. So it's a little dragon and little sword. I love fantasy stories, and I absolutely love dragons. So I got myself that, and I also got a couple of ornaments. So my daughter got me this one, which I think is beautiful. It's stood on some books. And then my auntie got me this one. See if you can focus. There they are. So they're just sat reading a book. So I want to put these up. So if I do that with the books, I can put them in front, and then the other 3 shelves will have the spans facing forward, because I know that I haven't read them. That's the theory. That's what I'm going to go with. Probably going to end up changing it, but that's what I'm going with. So let's put that down there. So I'm going to put you on a speed up, I think. It's not called a speed up, is it? Time lapse. That's one. I'm going to put you on a time lapse, because this will take a long time. I know my battery isn't great, so if it dies, I do apologise. So if this is just suddenly cut short, and then my outro, then yeah, my battery has actually died.
When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I
interrupt the I forgot what to call it again. Time lapse, that's one. I might put these chunky ones on the shelf. I've got you know, the little cats on wheels. I've got a little white cat next to it, which I'm also going to put my books in. And then I can put the paperbacks in the white cat and keep these big chunky boys for the shelf, obviously because it's stronger. And these are really lovely additions, and I do not want to get them damaged. I mean, my uncle bought me these, and I love this Edgar Allan Poe. I haven't read it yet, but it's just the look of it, it's beautiful. Look at that. Complete tales and poems, and it's gilding. It's silver. It makes a nice change from gold. But yeah, it's they're beautiful, and I don't want to take the risk of them getting damaged in that little white cat, so I think I might put the big ones on here. I'm liking my shelf. I think that looks nice. I've actually got, you know, I've got these out and I can see them properly now, and I've even got my a little light, which don't really serve its purpose because it's too small, but it's cute. So I put that up there as well. So yeah, I think I might put these big ones on here. So yeah, I'll carry on doing this, and then I'll take a little video of the finished setup, and you can see it. Finished. Right, it looks lovely. I've got a little bit of room for some more books, and I've got some credit that I need to spend at Waterstones. So yeah, that's not going to stay space for long. I'm probably going to need more shelving space. But yeah, I'll show you what I've done. Let me turn over. Right. So, up here we've got all of my books that I've read. I've got my little dragon up there. I've got my ornaments. I love this quote. I really wish I'd written it, but I haven't. I can't take credit for that, but it's beautiful. I don't even know who actually wrote that quote. If you do know that quote, please put it in the comments, because I'd love to know who actually wrote that. Because I've never known. And then I've got my books on the bottom. And then I've also got my white cat, so I've got books there, some there, and then on the top I've got what I'm reading next, and I've got things for annotating. I've got some bookmarks and some tabs, some stickies, yeah, on a little twizzle. So yeah, that is what I've done. Let me know what you think. Hello again, friends. Right, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. I am going to edit this and get it posted. Bear in mind, like I say, editing and videoing is all new to me, so big learning curve for me. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be as good as I can get it at this moment in time, which is all I can ask for, really. I am going to try and get 2 vlogs up a month if I can. I'm going to try that and see how I get on with that, and readjust if I need to, and we'll take it from there. So if you have made it all the way to the end of this video, well done you. Putting up with my babbling and probably my bad editing. I am... what was I going to say? Man's gone blank. That was it. If you have made it to the end of this video, pop a little reading icon in the comments just to show me that you've actually managed to watch all the way through, and hopefully it means I'm doing something right. a little book icon would tell me that you've watched all the way through. I choose a book icon because you'll notice that some of the products and content that I release is reading based. So yeah, pop a book icon and pop a like if you've enjoyed this. If you've really enjoyed it, a subscribe would be amazing, because this is a very new channel. Well, I say it's a new channel. The channel's been there a while, but I've not posted because, you know, as I said previously, I just lost my confidence in posting anything on YouTube, thinking that I couldn't do it. We will see. See how far this goes. That'll be a big teller as to whether I've done right or not. So anyway, I'm babbling again. I'm going to be starting to film the next video in hope to get it up, you know, 2 a month, like I said. Fingers crossed, wish me luck, we'll see how that goes. That is my aim anyway. Just to let you know as well, I'm also studying, or going to be studying rather, a creative writing degree. So you may see me sometimes doing that. I'll probably, if that's something that you want to see, let me know. If it's something you're not bothered about, then I won't do it. I won't film it. And I'll just keep that bit for me. And I'll just make this all about my products and my art and running a small business, being as truthful as I can regards my business and the ups and the downs and the whatnots. On that note, my launch, we're now, how far are we? 4 or 5 days, I think it is, past launch. Relaunch, sorry. And I said I was going to keep it truthful, which I am. I made 1 sale. 1. Did a lot of work. I made 1 sale. So something's definitely amiss. That sale was amazing. Absolutely awesome sale. Thank you, Amelia, if you do end up watching this. It was a lovely order. But yeah, 1 order when you've done a relaunch and you've, you know, shown on social media your products and you think people are listening, and then you've got tumbleweed. Bit disappointing, to say the least. But onward and upward. We're going to find out why. So like I said, I am going to change a few things on my website, see if I can get it working a little better. And if need be, I'm going to get in touch with... The platform I use is Wix, so I'll be getting in touch with Wix and using one of their Wix professional people. You know, they basically offer services to say, you know, we can look through your websites to find out what's wrong with it. I think personally it's probably my SEO. I'm appalling at SEO. I try really hard and I fail. It's just gibberish to me. I do keep trying, but it's obviously not working. I think it's that. Potentially the speed of my website, but it's not that slow. I don't think that would cause that much of a problem. So yeah, 1 sale in a relaunch that I did actually publicise. You know, I went, did some posts and tried to drum up some enthusiasm for the launch, and then I got the 1 sale from Amelia. So definitely something wrong there. So I will take you along with me and let you know what I'm doing for that to try and change it. And hopefully by seeing what I do and the way I approach it, if you are a small business, then you can hopefully get something from it. You might be able to find out what's happening with your website or your store or whatever it is that you're trying to do that might not be working as you want it. If not, you just want to watch, then fine, come along for the journey. I don't mind at all. That's why I'm here. Right, so I'm babbling again, so I'm going to go, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you do like it, please. It will, put a big smile on my face, to say the least. Alright, bye friends.